Are you a woman, and do you feel safe in public spaces? Well, that's been the focus of this new report, which is part of the inquiry set up after Sarah Everard was abducted, raped and murdered by a serving police officer, Wayne Couzens. Here are some of the key findings. The first was the inquiry found inconsistencies in approaches to protect women, saying there was a lack of a unified approach. The inquiry said over a quarter, 26% of police forces in England and Wales still don't have basic policies in place for investigating sexual offences. Second, it found that data was patchy, which made her inquiry difficult. She said basic questions like how many women were being raped by strangers in public spaces couldn't be answered with any confidence, and that's despite hearing from hundreds of witnesses. Lady Angiolini said that society's response to sexual crimes lacks what is being afforded to other high-priority crimes, and despite government statements to this effect, she said it still cannot be credibly called a national priority. The inquiry chair said that lives are at stake, calling for leaders to simply get a move on.
Policing is determined to respond collectively to the harms caused to women and girls, and to work in partnership with all of the agencies mentioned in this report. We will now consider the findings and recommendations in detail and carefully, but we acknowledge that urgent action is required.
Many women do not feel safe due to the actions and behaviours of predatory men, and they are assuming the burdens of their own protection themselves through avoidance measures such as not going out at night, avoiding dark streets and modifying their use of public transport. This is, as we all know, utterly unacceptable.
And remember, this inquiry started because of Sarah Everard. The report included a statement from her mother, Sue. She said, after 4 years, the shock of Sarah's death has diminished, but we are left with an overwhelming sense of loss and of what might have been. All the happy, ordinary things of life have been stolen from Sarah and from us. There will be no wedding, no grandchildren, no family celebrations with everyone there. Sarah will always be missing, and I will always long for her. I go through a turmoil of emotions: sadness, rage, panic, guilt and numbness. They used to come all in one day, but as time goes by, they are more widely spaced, and to some extent, time blunts the edges. I am not yet at the point when happy memories of Sarah come to the fore. When I think of her, I can't get past the horror of her last hours. I am still tormented by the thought of what she endured.